period in terms of the company, whether they consulted the central bank in relation to the PPE or
the central government or
the Ministry of Finance or the Department of PPEs to seek advice in relation to the setup of the company.
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge.
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot recall anywhere that the PPP Minister of Finance was consulted.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, another issue is the bank guarantee with respect to your issue with KMC. Salama Njai. You know Salama Njai?
The former acting CEO.
Yes. We have seen she had also served as
the mayor, Kanjura Kanyi, and later on I learned that general procurement was introduced to the council by Kanjura Kanyi. They were contracted to do a feeder road in Talinding, which when the rains, after doing the road, after constructing the road, when the rains came, it washed away everything. It washed away everything.
Yes, because I showed this to the witness, the mayor, and he said that he is not aware of this payment. Now, the amount, for instance, if you look at 2020, you will see that there was a payment of $224,937. Then you have another payment in 2020.
Can I see the voucher?
Yes, the vouchers, yes. For the amount is $370,984.
Yeah, I think the total amount that was supposed to be paid to general procurement was about almost 500,000. I think the payment was done by installment when I came in.
It appears to be more than that. But let me just show you.
Yeah, this is 14 May. And
so, was this to your notice during this period?
No.
Okay. Now,
I want to believe the reason why they photocopied the request was for the completion of the payment. Yeah. But it should have been a fresh request for the completion of the payment, not the photocopied ones.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you paid this payment to, who did you pay to?
We paid to general procurement.
How was the payment done? Cash or check?
No, it was by check.
Check?
Yes.
But who is general procurement? Do you know?
Kanjura Kani used to come and follow up on their behalf. I have never met anyone from general procurement.
Now, who was the check handed over to?
Once I approve payment, I don't do the follow-up. Because I was thinking they would pay in the name of the business.
Right.
Yes.
What I mean is, okay, so what you approve is the finance director who...
the finance director approves and accounts process the payment.
Who was the finance director during this period?
Dr. Aliu Keita.
Honorable Chairperson, we are applying that Dr. Aliu Keita and Kanjura Kanyi come and testify on Monday. I don't know the date. What is the date on Monday? On the 15th. Is it the 15th to be confirmed? 15th. $1 million or thereabout. And nobody can tell you what they paid for because the work was not done, or even this was put to the mayor when he testified, I think, the day before yesterday. Or yesterday. So the application is for an order to Pamusa Bah, the former deputy mayor, Kanjura Kanyi, and there's a third name, Pamusa Kanjura, and the finance director,
Finance director, yes.
Yes. Dr. Aliu Keita.
And council, may I also add that?
Let me allow the commission.
Can you allow me to make another question?
Let me proceed.
No. Just hang on a minute. All of these are previous witnesses, right?
Yes.
You said Kanjura Kani?
Kanjura Kani,
Yes.
Pa Musa Ba,
Yes.
the former deputy mayor,
Yes.
and Dr. Aliu Keita.
The contractor for the cold storage.
All right.
Yeah, it's a container cold storage. Yeah, it is still at the Serekunda market, I think, but it is not being used by the women because they said it did not serve the purpose. It doesn't get cold inside, and now they use it to store just whatever, but not vegetables, as it was meant for.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Any other issue?
I also heard the mayor in his testimony that the reason why Kanjura Kani was appointed as a consultant, or the reason why the council kept renewing the contracts of Mr. Kanjura Kani was because he was very effective, particularly in terms of recovering bad debts for the council. I don't agree with that because the example that he said here, for example, the $21 million is from NAVEC. That was not recovered by Kanjura Kani. That was recovered by myself, the management. Because when I came in as CEO, I found Kanjura having issues with the commercial director of NAVEC. They could not have heatwave analysis. That was through my efforts. Kanjura Kani possess no managerial skills, negotiation skills to be able to have that breakthrough with NAVEC. Because before I became the CEO of NAVEC, KMC, he was going up and down every day. He is a very forceful person. He doesn't know how to negotiate. He doesn't understand diplomacy. Yeah. So Kanjura Kani alone could not have done that. That was through my sincere effort.
Yes. I think the issue of Kani, thank you for clarifying that. But again, the Commission has taken notice of that. The issue of Kanjura Kani is just a non-starter because there is no evidence that Kanjura Kani has recovered anything or is capable of recovering anything. That evidence we don't have. So if it is said, it's okay. But I believe the Commission wants to see evidence of Mr. Kanjura Kani to engage in correspondences and communications. I have told him that he should provide that evidence, and we don't have that. So the words alone cannot justify or cannot back up anything. Mr. Kanjura Kani should not come anywhere close to the council. He knows it. He is not qualified to be anywhere close to the council, and the Commission.
I had to refer her to the Welfare Association to see if there was any way that they could help Sarah.
Yes.
So they ended up giving her a loan of, it wasn't that much. I think it was around 10,000 or so. Because of the issue of the lack of medical policy at the time, there was nothing the management could do. So Councillor Habib fell sick, and the mayor called me personally to instruct me, even before Habib's letter arrived at the council. He informed me that Councillor Habib fell down somewhere, when they were on their way going for a Galga meeting, and that he would want my office to approve for Councillor Habib to be treated. That was done. After that, I was called again to be informed that Councillor Habib did not get better. According to the mayor, he said Councillor Habib said he had spiritual problems, needed to travel out of the Gambia to Casamance to be supported again. But there was this staff who had an emergency, and the council could not do anything in that regard. So, because I was not at liberty to be able to decide to help the staff, I could not help the staff. But if I had my way, I was going to help that staff to help her son to get the proper medical treatment. So, to say that we, the CEO, what he said was, they went into a partnership with experts. The revenues generated at the end of the day would be used to pay the salaries of the staff, repay the loan, but that was not the reality on the ground. So obviously it would not be in the 2020 budget, and I found them already budgeted for 2020 because I joined them in March of...
Yes, I just want you to confirm.
Yes.
Looking at the budget.
No, I will
yes.
have a look.
So you just help us confirm that
Yeah.
it is not captured.
It
in
would
the
not
budget.
be captured.
In the budget.
It would not be captured because initially the way the project was planned to be implemented, it would not be captured. The project was supposed to have its own budget of expenditures and revenues.
Yes, the reason why I'm asking you, Madam Martin, is that it is the revenues of council that were used instead of the revenues generated from that project in its entirety to pay for the trucks, which will be in contravention of what is supposed to have been. Is that correct?
Yeah, I totally agree, Madam Chairperson. And
so please confirm to us that it is not budgeted for in the 2020 budget.
Normally it should be on
the expenditure.
Yeah, on the expenditure. So I want to believe it should be under environmental and sanitation. The bank. That was why that condition
was that through writing?
Yeah. A letter was written to that effect. I found them, did all of these things.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And because of that issue of the staff council, if I may continue.
I have documents to tender.
Okay.
We applied to tender the following vouchers in relation to general procurement. The first is dated the 19th of November 2019. This voucher number 190977. We have voucher number 201005. We have voucher number 200694 and voucher number 201627 to be admitted into evidence and marked as exhibits.
Sum of 381,720. These four, yeah?
You meant the final voucher instead of invoice.
This one? This is bill payment for the rehabilitator of access.
You mistakenly said yes.
Sorry, thank you.
Just for the record, thank you.
Yes. The final voucher. They are all together 4 vouchers. They are admitted together in evidence as an exhibit, and they are marked as FDC/SMS/KMC/015.
As the Commission places. Yes. You were saying something before we close?
Yes. I also remember another one, that is Aliu Kora.
Aliu Kora, yes.
Payments to Aliu Kora.
Yes.
He was supposed to do the pavement of the KMC Annex. And I also found that in the system, and I completed part of that 3.5 million that was paid to him. And it ended up, just as in the case of general procurement, pavement was just backfilling. The rain came and washed away everything. 3.5 million was paid to Aliu Kora through tender.
Through tender?
Through tender. He was not even the rightful owner of that business. Okay. He used somebody's business documents, invoices, to be paid those monies.
So why did you pay them?
At the time, I didn't understand the nitty-gritty until he had this problem with the actual owner of tender. They came to my office. That's when I